Look at this. Granted, his head's missing. There's something weird going on at the popsicle factory. I haven't had one of these since I was, what, 9? Then James comes along, he's like, yo, you gotta try the SpongeBob's. I can't stop thinking about them. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Stefan. Ford Sucks might be a little abrasive. I do like the Raptor. Raptor's a great truck, hard to not like, but I'm excited to see how I like the GT350. I just gotta finish this first. All right, so Nick told me this is Nick's car. We gotta put it, so there's this mode button here on the steering wheel. We swap that sport. Oh my gosh. That was genuine. That was a genuine reaction. I have not gotten on this car yet. That's fun. The rear end just gets loose super quick. So from what I understand, the GT350 is like between the GT and the GT350R. The GT being on the lower end, the R being like the dedicated track weapon. This car's like right in between, and a 5.2 liter V8 puts out like, I don't know, like 500 and something, 540 horsepower, flat plane crank V8 that revs to like 8,000 RPM. For low, you can pick one of these up for low 40s. Incredible car for that. Wow, Nick, I'm jealous, man. Oh, this car is good. Another one. This car is gonna bring you a lot of fun and enjoyment, or get you in a lot of trouble. Maybe a little bit of both. So like I was saying, the red line in this is 8,250, which for like a muscle car is bonkers. Like I think the regular GT revs to like maybe 7,000, maybe a little bit less than that. So for that to be in this car with that flat plane crank is just so rad. Another thing I can really appreciate is how easy this car is to rev match. Like it's seamless. It doesn't have automatic rev matching, but I feel like the tech in this car really complements the history. Because like I'm not historically like I'm not a muscle car guy. Never really been into muscle cars, but again I feel like the tech in this car really complements the history of the Mustang. The Mustang being like this, you know, just brute force driver's car, rear wheel drive, V8. And it does just that, and it does it well. So far, we've only been driving on straight roads. We're headed up American Fork Canyon right now to get some twisties in, practice a little social distancing. Fun fact, you're more likely to be killed by a Mustang shifting from first to second than you are by coronavirus. Hey, I didn't want to say it, but somebody had to. Somebody had to say it. Might as well be me. Off the gas. Oh, it just carries the weight so well through the corners. Give her some pepper. Little rev match. Oh, Nick, dude, your car is fantastic. Man, seriously, what a car. Listen to that. This car was just built for the mountains. The way that exhaust note reflects off the canyon walls is just perfect. Get these windows down. Oh, nothing beats a V8, man. Oh, okay, there are some things that beat a V8. This just sounds so good. It's got like a snappiness to it. Ready? Listen to this. Oh, up here at Tibble Fork Reservoir, I just feel bad for everybody. They're all standing out on the lake. They came up here to enjoy nature, the quiet sounds of nature, and I'm just up here ruining everybody's day. It's a Mustang, lots of power, all sent to the rear wheels. You gotta be a brave soul to step behind the wheel of this thing, but not as brave as these brave souls. Goodness. Look, this lake is barely frozen. It's like 40 degrees outside. Bro, I'm not getting out on that thing. The ice is probably paper thin. Holy cow. Check these rear tires out though. Those things are balder than Mr. Clean's head. Apparently Nick's been out there practicing his car show exits. Goodness gracious. I gotta say though, the satin purple, always a good move. And it looks good on this car. It looks good on a lot of cars, but especially this car. With those racing stripes, come on. This is referred to as the Voodoo motor by Ford. It's a V8 flat plane, 5.2 liter, puts out 500 and change for horsepower. Nick said this thing was practically stock. That doesn't look stock to me. If it is, then props, Ford. This car is stock other than a resonator delete, which Nick said helps it sound a little bit more like a GT350R. Gives a little bit more, you know, down low grunt, and you know, boys in their Mustangs, they like the grunt. Dude, Nick, bro, what is this? Is that frosting? Dude, okay, cut to some cinematic shots, and we gotta address this. Okay, e-brake, first gear, and we need a little bit of gas. One of the craziest things about this car is the power band. It's like, with that much RPM, it just keeps going. Wow. Okay, on that note, we gotta get the car back to Nick, and we might as well hook him up with a little treat, you know? A little homie hookup. Safe and sound back home. And we just gotta get this to jolly old St. Nicholas. Okay, Nick's on a conference call, so I have to be super quiet. We just placed these in here. I figured they'd be right at home with, you know, that's where they belong. Nick's a very important person at work. We don't wanna bug him, so we're just gonna leave him and go. I don't know what it is. I keep finding myself in this situation. I could be a Mustang guy. I don't know, I could be a Mustang guy. Maybe? Okay, so we're out here doing a little location scouting for the next video, which I think might involve driving a car directly into a giant inflatable ball, projecting it forward into a goal. I'm thinking like Rocket League, but like penalty kicks only. We're not about to drive a bunch of cars around aimlessly trying to get a ball at the same time. That is a disaster waiting to happen. But what do you think? If we got Nick and James on board, maybe, I don't know, maybe we drive some cars into some balls and shoot them through some goals. If that video sounds like something you wanna watch, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If this video gets enough likes, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we can pull it off. Anyway, Nick, thank you so much for letting me borrow your GT350. I love this car. I would seriously consider owning one. And I mean, for $40,000, the GT350, I highly doubt it's gonna drop much lower than that. I think it's either gonna hold its value and only go higher over time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell. And on that note, I'll see you in the next video. On-ramp in Mexico. How convenient. Wow. Dude, this car is fun.